And my goodness, what a treat it is to see Daniel Makabe back in an NEW ring once more. When we last saw Makabe suit up in front of the Vancouver faithful, it was at NEW 8, Take Me Out to the Brawl game at Nat Bailey Stadium. We were calling it Makabe's last at bat because it looked like it might be his final match. It is definitely one of his last matches here in this city, but he's still got some gas left in the tank. No one is sure exactly how much. It could be his last match here tonight. Every time we see him could be that final time. He's at that stage in his career, a legend of the Pacific Northwest and a technical genius. He'll be the first to tell you, taking on another very gifted grappler in classic Cody Chhun.
Yeah, Justin, when this match was announced, I was super excited about it. As you said, you don't know when the last time you're going to see Daniel Makabe wrestle here in the Pacific Northwest or anywhere is going to be, so it's always a treat.
These two men working very similar styles, both very technical in their approach to the grappling game, and we're seeing that right out of the gates as Cody Chhun targets the arm of Daniel Makabe. Trying to twist that wrist. Makabe will counter with a hold of his own as he's now wrestled control and will put Chhun into a chin lock. A Cody Chhun lock, perhaps.
Yeah, it is.
These two men continue to feel each other out, exchanging holds.
Makabe a little surprised maybe at some of the technical prowess of Cody Chhun.
There's a lot of matches on this card tonight here, Jordan, that you could look at and say, well, that is certainly going to be an explosive match. This one, perhaps more of a slow cooker, but it will cook just the same, I'm sure.
That's the thing about a wrestler of the caliber of Daniel Makabe, the wrestling genius. Always wanted to maybe control the pace of a match. It'll go as fast and as slow as he wants it to.
And it's moving real fast right now, as Makabe was looking to lock in an armbar right there. Could have been deadly had he cinched that in, but Chhun able to escape. These two men, as I said, very similar in nature, but perhaps Makabe a little bit more worldly, more well-traveled, more of a global, savvy veteran who's been in all kinds of situations, not just all over North America, but in Europe as well.
Japan, Mexico, we've seen elements of all different styles of wrestling in Daniel Makabe matches.
He is a globetrotter, to be sure. While Chhun, very much in the early stages of his career, could get there before it's all said and done, but right now more of a classic All-American talent. Trained at the Buddy Wayne Academy, just like Nick Wayne, who we saw earlier this evening.
Two of them good friends, training partners.
Spent several months as well at the Nightmare Factory during the pandemic, under the tutelage of QT Marshall and, of course, Cody Rhodes as well. Right now we're seeing Makabe focus in on that right leg, and specifically the knee. He is wrenching that limb, trying to do some damage here in the early stages. Work that might not pay off immediately, but as you wear it down over the course of a contest, Jordan, it certainly is effective in the end.
Now also we mentioned Cody Chhun's relationship with Nick Wayne. We saw Nick Wayne win earlier with that cutter off the middle rope. Cody Chhun also a fan of using that particular maneuver.
Right now these two men exchanging stretch holds. The reversals just as impressive as the submissions themselves. Two great brains for the business here in this ring right now.
Within the same match, you see Makabe demonstrate how much he's a student of the game, but also how much he's a teacher of the game.
Makabe had his foot on the ropes there. But I don't know that referee Joe King even caught that. You can see the pain on the face of the wrestling genius, the self-described wrestling genius, though Cody Chhun quite a student of the game as well. Chhun now targeting the arm after he just took some damage to his left leg.
Still feeling it.
Trying to inflict some pain of his own in the other direction. Twisting, wrenching, slamming that arm. And you can see the effect it's having on the face of Daniel Makabe.
And Justin, strategically, if you were to go up against someone who utilizes so many holds and grapples as Daniel Makabe does, would it not make the most sense to target an arm?
Makabe just bridging on his neck to break that pinfall attempt, but he cannot escape that arm lock of Cody Chhun. Now he will reverse it with wrist control of his own, but classic Cody going right back on the attack as these two men changing directions like they're in a roundabout right now. Neither able to hold control for very long. And as Cody Chhun tried to roll out of that one, instead, he gets caught by Makabe, who could be about to choke the lights out right now. No, Chhun able to counter that one.
You gotta wonder if Makabe held on to that STF, if he maybe would have had a good shot at winning the match right there. Maybe he got a little too fancy, a little extra move.
And you have to love just the smorgasbord of styles on display already. We are 3 matches in here at NEW12 at the Commodore Ballroom. Justin Morissette and Jordan Bowman coming to you from the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth on what has already been a magical evening, and we still have plenty more to go before the night is done.
Cody Chhun with a nice wrist lock takeover. The arm bar. Again, continuing to zero in on the arms and joints of Daniel Makabe.
And it is rare that Makabe finds himself on the receiving end of this kind of game plan. Typically, it's Daniel who's the one dishing out this damage. And another arm drag takedown from Cody Chhun will hit him again on that arm. That same arm every time. Makabe targeting the arm himself here.
Octopus stretch.
He felt firsthand just how taxing that hold can be, and is looking to inflict some similar damage back the other direction. But a nice reversal from Cody Chhun to put a little impact back into that elbow of Makabe after doing so much damage to it with those holds. Makabe able to go for a cover, but Chhun will kick out at 2, and this match continues.
Even hooking the leg of Cody Chhun was impacting the elbow of Daniel Makabe there.
It's Cody Chhun looking slowed somewhat himself at the moment. Makabe going right back for that arm, that elbow. Trying to use Chun's tactics against him now. And will stomp the wrist right to the mat.
Daniel Makabe maybe taking it a little personally that Cody Chhun was targeting his arms. He's going to show him what arm work looks like.
Chhun trying desperately to prevent Makabe from being able to lock in that hold. How much longer can he escape, however? Chhun with a reversal into that pinfall attempt of his own. And both men kick out. Now a small package from Cody Chhun. Now a backslide pin attempt. And Makabe will turn that into an armbar.
Think about Makabe, unrelenting offense.
We know that Makabe loves to put matches away with the cattle mutilation. And it might be just a matter of time before that lethal hold is locked in on classic Cody Chhun.
It seems like Makabe's strategy might just be both offense and defensively based. So he attacked the leg early on to maybe take away that springboard cutter from Cody Chhun, but now he's targeting the arms to make it maybe easier for himself to get that cattle mutilation tap out.
No question that Daniel Makabe is the most gifted athlete ever to suit up in a Vancouver Whitecaps kit. And we'll see if he can survive this challenge here tonight. A big-time drop kick from classic Cody Chhun, which he follows up with a spin-a-rooney that has this crowd eating right out of the palm of his hands.
It's the thing about this crowd with these two wrestlers, Justin. They love Cody Chhun, but you know they respect Daniel Makabe.
And Cody Chhun's drop kick is a thing of absolute beauty. There are few in the game who get as much height on their kicks as what we just saw right there. And now some big-time strikes as Chhun flexing his boxing ability. Makabe now going back to that octopus stretch. He was trying to anyways. Chhun looking for a submission of his own, kicked off by Makabe, and both men looking for some big blows. A DDT in the middle of the ring. Could this be it? Makabe just had his head planted right into the mat, but he's able to get the shoulder up at 2.
Chun's really been able to kick it into another gear here, feeding off the energy from this crowd.
You would think a Vancouver crowd would be very much on the side of Daniel Makabe, but I don't know that they know who they want to win this one. A lot of appreciation for Daniel Makabe, but a lot of respect for Cody Chhun, and with good reason. That running knee, a big display right there as he's looking for that flying cutter.
He got it.
There it is. That's the move that Nick Wayne used to put away Travis Williams to begin the night, but Daniel Makabe gets his shoulder up, and Cody Chhun can't believe it. Wow. What will it take from either of these men to put the other away? We've already seen so much here in this one.
Props to Cody Chhun for being able to get the right spring off of that middle turnbuckle to get the elevation to hit that cutter.
The big unit. That wind-up pitch of a punch from Daniel Makabe, and now he's looking for cattle mutilation. It's locked in. This one could be over. No, it's not quite locked. Makabe can't get his hands together to cinch in the hold, as Chhun able to break free from that full Nelson and reverse it into a pinfall attempt. Makabe has to get his shoulders up, but he hasn't quite broken the hold just yet. Now looking back to the leg. He inflicted a lot of damage on that left leg early in the match. Will he go back there now?
He stroll cradle. Transitioned out.
The submissions continue. Makabe
wrenching that arm of Cody Chhun.
And Chhun with no choice but to try and get his foot on the ropes to break the hold. He's able to do just that.
Desperate reach for the ropes there, Justin. If that rope wasn't there, this match would be over.
This has been a knockdown, drag-out, slobber knocker of a contest. And it's not over yet. Both men pushing the other right to their limit. As you can see the pain on the face of Daniel Makabe. That says it all. Chhun looking right back to that arm that he inflicted damage on earlier. Makabe trying desperately to not let him do it, as both men are thinking the same thing right now, and a big blow just popped Cody Chhun right in the nose, and he will respond with a kick of his own. Flying knee. Was looking for that cutter off the middle rope, but instead it's Makabe who blocks the chop in the corner right into that damaged leg of Chhun, and that will stagger classic Cody right now.
Beautiful roll through there from Daniel Makabe. Oh, he's got Chhun in this leg lock. Chhun far from the ropes. This could be it, Justin.
And you can see the agony painted all over the face of Cody Chhun right now. How much more could he possibly have left?
Oh, but he's got the arm.
Looking to wrench that hand backwards. putting all kinds of pressure on the elbow, and it's Makabe who will in fact reach the ropes to break that hold.
I think what that might do to the confidence and ego of Daniel Makabe, having to reach out for a rope break from a submission from Cody Chhun.
And this crowd is loudly chanting for Cody right now. Makabe able to duck out of the way of a kick, but it's Chhun who will go for a pinfall. Makabe kicks out at 2.
For O'Connor roll.
Another kick out for Makabe as he is reeling right now on his back foot. And a big kick from Makabe right into that injured knee, with Chhun looking for a backslide pinfall attempt. Makabe looking for that octopus stretch, couldn't find it.
Maestro!
And impressive stuff from classic Cody Chhun as he picks up the win here at NEW12. As this clash of styles goes the way of classic Cody.
What a pitting combination from Cody Chhun. Justin, if you were to watch that back, you would see he had every single limb of Daniel Makabe occupied.
And he had inflicted all kinds of damage on that arm of Makabe over the course of the contest as well. You can see the respect. Makabe giving a nice clap there, despite not being able to come away with the win as he heads to the back. And Cody Chhun will soak in the adulation of this crowd once more.